Hello loves, welcome back to the Japan series. I'm going to be combining the 10th and 11th day in this video, so let's get into it. So I was really excited for today because it's something I was waiting for the whole trip, and that is a traditional tea making ceremony. So this is our last day in Kyoto, and this is where we went to the tea making ceremony. And as you can see, there's a lot of gardens on their campus, and it was really nice because it just created like this nice calming atmosphere. As we entered, we took our shoes off and followed the instructor up the stairs and into the room where we will be having our ceremony. She was so welcoming and the sweetest person. This room was really large for our group, and it was really nice. Everything was already set up for us with our tea station ready in front of us. She began the ceremony by first teaching us the basic rules of respect and acknowledgement in the room. So there's different bows that you would take and different greetings that you do depending on, what they're teaching you or the time, because it's broken down into different steps. So yeah, essentially the bow or greeting that you'll be doing is to act as a nonverbal communication of respect or mindfulness to show that appreciation of what they're teaching you. Now, you probably already know what matcha is because it's been really popular lately all around the world, but matcha has been a traditional choice of tea in Japan since forever. Basic standard matcha is actually quite bitter, and when you make it, it's really refreshing to drink, but in the ceremony they teach us that it's traditional to have like a candy or something after you have your matcha to just freshen your mouth and bring back that, or like balance out the flavors since it can be so bitter, but it's just a preference mostly. The tea making ceremony was such an amazing experience. I had a great time and learned so much. If you are ever visiting Japan, that is an opportunity that you just cannot pass up on. So after the tea ceremony, we went to the famous Golden Palace, and our tour guide gave us a little bit of a history lesson, so I'll insert that.
In the 1400 by a person called Ashikaga Yoshimitsu. He was a shogun as well, he was a samurai. The first reason why he made this is not because of a temple, it was his villa. It was like a holiday home.
Wow.
The shogun they just have started ruling the country, so the emperor will still have big influence. But the shogun wanted to show off his power to the people. That's why he made it all gold. And this is actually real gold too. It's like a thin gold paper.
Like gold leaf?
Gold leaf. It sticks.
Wow.
How much is the villa going for?
Yeah, Zillow it.
I
Yeah.
know that gold, just the gold leaf costs around 700,000 USD.
So $500,000 just for the view.
Yeah.
It's a 3-floor building, as you can see. Well, the first floor is not gold, right? Only the second and third floor. But there's a meaning for this. Each floor has different architecture, different style. First floor is emperor style. Second floor is a samurai style. And on the top is a zenshu, which is a religious style. China was much more powerful than Japan at the time, so that's why they wanted to express respect to China. So that's why they had the Zen style architecture on the third floor. So that's why the first floor is not gold. It's just to show power. And after he died, it became a temple, so that's for everyone, not just for him, but in public. And he stayed here for a long time, but he actually burned in 1950 by a monk. He was a university student, and he was a monk, and he was mentally ill. It was a big accident. There's a book about it, like a novel about the title is Kinkaku-ji. It's a story about him, but
From there, we headed back to our hotel. I knocked on the way back. I was so tired. So this was our last night in Kyoto, and we got this really fancy dinner. It was like 5 courses, and it was mainly seafood, so it was a little interesting, some of the dishes, but I did enjoy most of the courses for the most part and thought it was all very tasty. The next day, we headed off to Hiroshima, so we packed up all of our stuff and sent it on a bullet train, and then also got on a bullet train, and that's kind of how we just did it for the most part during this trip. So the way they'll do it is we'll leave our stuff with the hotel, and it gets sent on a bullet train, and then it meets us at the next hotel that we'll be at. I'm not sure if you can tell, but we've gone through several different temperature changes while in Japan. So as you can see here, it looks like a little bit colder. There's even some snow. When we first got to Japan, we were in Tokyo and it was really, really warm. And then we went to Kyoto and it was like a little cooler, but still very warm. And now we're in Hiroshima and it's like winter, so we all have our jackets back on. I even have gloves on, and you'll see me trying this like video the snow because it did start snowing here and there. And I think it did snow actually our second to last night in Kyoto as well. And just for reference, we are in Japan during late December, early January, so this is like the type of weather that you'll see if you go there during these times. So we touched down in Hiroshima and checked in at our hotel. Any luggage that we did have, we left it there with the front desk, and then we took a train, and then we took a bus to the Hiroshima Peace National Museum. I don't want to talk too much about it because I do think that you really just need to go and experience it for yourself. But it was really breathtaking, to say the least. They go into a lot of detail about what happened and the bombing, and it's really, really informative, and I think everyone needs to go to this museum because it's such a big thing that happened in history, and things like this still affect people to this day. And for people to think that history doesn't matter and history isn't important to our current lives, then they're crazy. And this is coming from someone that doesn't even really have interest in learning history. I've never really grasped growing up in school for education, but now as an adult, I find such importance in understanding world history because it really does show why we function as a world today. So yeah, as you might be able to see just from a little bit of what I showed you, that museum is very emotional but also very educational and important. So if you have the opportunity to go, I would definitely go. So after the museum, we had a little bit of, so we actually broke off at the museum, which was nice because we were given the opportunity to do it at our own pace, and me and my sister love to really take things in, so I think we're probably like the last ones of the group there. I'm not really sure, but we took like hours in that museum just like going through everything, reading through things. There's letters that people wrote, so we just like, you know, really took our time there because why not. And then because of that, we didn't really have like a strict thing to do right after, and we never really got to go to our rooms, so we had time to go to our rooms, unpack everything and settle in. I didn't really get a good room tour here in my room with my roommate, so, but my sister got a really good one, so I'm gonna insert hers here.
Oh my god, black slippers. other be-in. So when you're just in the Kyoto town, there's annex. They give you 2 beds. It's like visual facts. This is like the visuals. It's actually better. Visuals like the and so the best. We don't get the other one. That's because it's a wall. We have a chair. Now the chair, the bench, is against the wall. Oh, I can move this now if I want. It's like this table or something. It's not moving. It's like this type of chair, and this is the best. This is like a freezer bed. This is like a tea area. This one comes with a sleeve. The other bed is what was in the first one. So didn't have a sleeve. This place. Fridge. Oh, a mirror. Hello, everyone. Cute. Oh my god, it's pink! Oh, it's so pretty. Sink. This sink is not like the other hotel. It's attached like the first hotel. Soap, bathroom, new bathtub, shower, body soap and hair conditioner. So yeah, same thing. Tub. This is the that, I believe. And yes, I love that it has garbage. The other one at the other hotel doesn't have a gravel garbage, but this one does. I love that. Okay, yeah, so that is my hotel. Oh, and it's not like the other one, because the last hotel you have to step up. This one, you kind of step down, but it's basically level. Yeah, that was my hotel tour.
But yeah, after that we got like a nice chill dinner. I believe it was like a little bit of hot pot, but it was really good. I didn't film it too much. I think I was kind of just tired from all the emotions that day. But I had a really yummy grapefruit alcoholic beverage. I don't know, it was really good. But yeah, that's all for the video today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
Get out the way, 'cause you all in the way. Still on shit, mixing me eyes all on my way.